Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome to the Outer Worlds 2, which I've got my hands on just a little bit early, and oh, I am so excited for the Outer Worlds 2, because I always feel very bad saying I was disappointed by the original Outer Worlds, because it's a good game, really bloody solid. The only reason I was disappointed with it, I think, is I went in expecting something else. And I don't think that's my fault either, because when you do a big reveal trailer, loudly broadcasting, this is by the same team that made New Vegas, and you've got the original creators of Fallout on board, well, I'm going to reasonably expect a big sprawling sci-fi RPG, which wasn't really what the original Outer Worlds was. It was actually quite a small, modest game. Combat fairly simple, the world space quite limited, the story a little bit predictable at times. A good game, but not a great one, and not really what I think they were originally promising. But what it was a really bloody solid foundation, because it was a very well put together game, so if you take that, expand its scope, make it a bit bigger and whatnot, okay, now we could be getting somewhere, and yeah, that is very much what I'm hoping I'm going to be seeing here today with this little preview that I've got access to. So, okay, let's just jump on in, because I am very excited to see what's been done here.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Okay, so it feels like stuff has moved on from the first game, where yes, corrupt governments working in league with corporations, and they were the main antagonists. And in the intervening years, however many years that's been, it would appear that yes, Earth's taken notice of this and decided, no actually, we're coming in to sort that out. And specifically, I'm coming in to sort that out. I'm representing the Earth Directorate, so okay, I'm coming in to kick ass and take names, though gonna be honest, I'm not entirely sure the Earth Directorate's gonna be on the level either. Like, in general, when someone plays you a propaganda film in a video game, it's because they're actually bad. Oh, and I do rather like the fact that, yes, not only can I have prosthetic limbs, but I can have a cool, old-timey, almost piratey prosthetic limbs. With, you know, little wooden shoes carved on the bottom. Oh, that's adorable, we're definitely having that. Anyway, let's not worry too much about, 17 nose sliders or whatnot. You know me, nice hairstyle, bit of a scar on the face, I'm good to go. Instead, let's jump straight into, yes, how character building works. So, okay, step 1, character background. Oh, and hello, rogue archaeologist who is too successful for their own good. Oh yeah, 100%. Step the next is select at least one trait. So, right, first the positive ones, then I can choose a negative one if I want to use that to fund additional positive ones. Gotcha! Oh, but you know what? I can never turn down movement speed. Absolutely. And I also wouldn't mind being brilliant and thus gain additional skills, so go on them. I'll take that, but as a result I need to now have a negative trait. And I'm gonna regret this, But yeah, let's take 50% less base health. But don't worry, it's all gonna work out fine, presumably. And finally, 3 skills. It would be 2, but yes, I'm brilliant. Well, I feel like given I could sneak around at speed, sneak's got to be a good way to go. So yeah, that's a bonus sneak attack damage. Observation, like, you know, perception checks and whatnot. But on top of that, a weak spot damage, so sneak up behind someone, shoot him in the head. That's a sneak attack that's also a weak spot attack, presumably. Oh, that's gonna work fine. And as I'm a brilliant scientist, let's invest in science, because by the looks of it, yes, tactical time dilation, the slow time mechanic from the first game, that's now tied to a gadget and thus the science skill, not just an inherent thing for all characters, so, oh, go on then, why not?
Commander, as always, I'm calling on you for a mission requiring both your unique intellectual prowess and aggressive instincts for item acquisition. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain classified for the moment, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No conferences at which to tear apart your peers' half-baked theories. No jaunts to other systems to find rare historical items. No propagation of knowledge of any kind. In short, stagnation and death for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. As always, I look forward to your academically grounded yet thoroughly imaginative musings in your summary report. Law be with you and your team, Commander.
Oh, I like my robot fingers. I made a very good choice having tiny, skinny robot fingers. So here we go. I start off with the tactical time dilation gadget, but by the looks of it, yeah, I might be able to swap that out for a different gadget if I want to. And mine's slightly better than anyone else's would be. Beyond that, just a basic service pistol, which I'm guessing is terrible. And yes, I might pick up throwables as time goes by. Gotcha! Oh, and hello, sexy. By any chance on my boat do we have, right, the ability to use either skills or traits. So if I'd picked Brawny, or specialised in engineering, I could get this door open and help myself to something. But unfortunately, I can't do either, so is there any way to... Oh. Is there any other way to maybe just sneak into that room regardless? And it turns out there is. Spot on. Right, beyond that, after saying hello to my adorable robot friend here, yeah, the rest of the ship seems to be locked up for the time being, so... right, let's get a mission briefing.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed skip core.
I have no idea what that means, but oh. As a scientist, apparently I do. They don't work if they're unsealed, and they'll explode if you try and open them.
Exactly right. But that whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they caused the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
Okay, so basically, there's a bad thing happening in space. It's happening because of these science McGibbles. Go and get a science McGibble so we can prod it with a science stick, put it under a microscope, etc, etc. Got it! And I'm guessing, yes, it's not going to be quite as easy as just walking in.
Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
And okay, by the looks of it, melee or hacking would be a very good way of dealing with combat mechs, but maybe, just maybe, I could spot a back way to sneak around.
If that's true, you may very well find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there, which would be the smart play. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
I feel like there may be a risk that, yes, my team has fallen for our own nation's propaganda. Alright, so we know what we're doing and we know how to do it. A lot of sneaking about and not being spotted might be just the flipping thing. So, okay, I feel like my characters are ready to get this done. Oh, I've got to say though, I'm not 100% convinced to buy our ship, like from the outside. It's very asymmetrical. I don't like an asymmetrical spaceship. Spaceship should be nice and symmetrical, damn it. So, okay, let's try to figure out a way to break it in. If need be, yeah, you'll be a bad person. Potentially we need to shoot you later. That's all absolutely fine. Step 1, sector locked down. We knew that, and... okay, tragically, despite the amount of floaty stuff around here, we're not in 0G, so I can't just float over the top. We still need to find a way to get this McGibble down or whatnot.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Right, get upstairs, restore power. It's not a case of lonk, it's a case of power. Alright, so mosey around. Don't forget to do a little bit of looting. Embiggening antiseptic, lovely. So okay, in order to make this work, I need a power fuse. I don't see another way of doing this, and that's just around. That is exaltation lung sanitizer. Need a flipping, well, that's a mechanist badge, which maybe will help me, yeah, get into somewhere where I can get a power fuse. Never mind, get a power fuse right there. The badge might still be useful, though. So, shove a McGibble into McGibble. Lovely. Though I'm a tiny bit concerned, right.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
We now have, yes, some slight issues with robots. And, oh! Are you a robot, by the way? You like a problem? You don't seem to be attacking me right now. That's because... oh! Hang on, I've got that mechanist badge. I think he thinks I'm a friend, because I'm carrying the correct ID. So, I'm just going to put my gun away and see if maybe, just a maybe, I can walk straight past them.
I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
Right. So, yeah, that badge might also be helpful in persuading someone on the radio if I, like, read out the number on it. Now, time to try fooling someone when, yes, unfortunately, charisma, speech, etc. Not really my thing.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve... Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
And luckily, I know precisely who I am. I'm Mori, I'm subject number 831, and I need the security shut down.
Maori? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment.
And okay, it was great, you should try it. The what now? Yes, it was great. My brain is minty fresh.
No! I mean, yes! Of course I would. Willingly. Were I to fail to adequately fulfill my duties to the Sovereign and the Protectorate, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Right, so some people get a bit of a, yes, mental refreshment if they start thinking deviant thoughts or whatnot.
Sorry, I can't risk being sent to mental... forget I said that. It is my duty to report this. I'm sure the Arbiters will come get you out of there when they have the time.
And oh dear, I think I was not good enough at yes, at speech or charisma to make that work, so, right. In which case, we now need to get in and either take out these robots or sneak around them. Still, I can peek ahead. There's not many. It looks to me like, well, there's turrets at the back there. Can't see any wires leading in any direction. There must be a way to turn these things off somewhere, mind. And I'm thinking that structure over there. That looks ideal. So just keep my distance. Sneak down a little bit. Don't get spotted. Yeah, I think I see a switch over there. Let me just sneak in here. No trouble. Okay, regulates the auto-mechanical defense systems, but don't have a shunt and I'm not good at hacking, so that I cannot utilize. Still, I'm gonna say this is fine, because this is a good opportunity for me to try out a gun here. So okay, pop out, go into slow mode, take you out, down you go, turn my slow McGibble off. Everyone else is a tiny bit worried about what's going on, and also, everyone else is, no, don't run in! Don't run in! I was going to, like, you know, sneakily take them out. There was going to be sneakiness. I had a plan to, like, you know, sneak around the outside of them, but... Oh, you guys have really fallen for, like, you know, the action-adventure-filled propaganda, haven't you? Still, keep on keeping on, team, and let's see what we've got coming up next.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
So okay, security ops or central dispatch, and security ops is apparently the sneaky option, central the murder option. Let's do some sneaking, I'm good at that.
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
So okay, listen to DeVries, follow the instructions. And so far at least, nice and quiet. Alright, down, nice and calm. Grab the McGibbles and... Right, nice little map for me, very convenient. So yeah, by the looks of it, there's a front door that I just walked past without noticing it. Good start. Maintenance, however, that's the better option. So, back to where we just were. Down we go. Crack you open. Beautiful. Be ready for trouble. So I help myself to a few bits and pieces here, but I don't really know what I'm walking into, aside from, yeah, that it's the sneaky option. And okay, we've also got, oh! We've got a sprat, though, John, maybe don't, like, fire your gun while you're sneaking. Might give the game away a tiny bit there, but, okay. Sprats might be a bit hostile, they were marked with a little skull and whatnot. Keep on keeping on. Make our way towards it. John, you know what's ahead, because you've got a mini-map in the bottom left. Sorry, I forgot about that. So, okay. Keep on keeping on, robots, who appear to not be able to see through windows. So, okay, same as... Never mind. Possibly these ones can see through windows. I swear the other ones couldn't, But yeah, I can just get down if need be. So, okay, I see power. I see you being way over there. And don't worry, game, sneaking is what I'm doing. I'm A-okay. But yeah, he just naffed off over there. I think he's just circling through this room. So I should be able to just get straight past him. On we go. No trouble at all. Beautiful.
I've stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
Is the instruction just the word stab? I mean, bare minimum, when you think about it, I'm going to be no worse with a knife than I would be with a gun, so... Blimey. Apparently, yes, DeVries is a bit of a badass, given she's already killed someone and dumped him in an air, though, I feel like, in a way, someone would figure that out sooner or later. And I'm seeing little flashes of red on the map up ahead. So yeah, it's not like a marker indicating a person, it's more an awareness zone you need to look out for, because that's the sort of point where people will start detecting you. Speaking of which, going in the front door, probably a bad shout. Going in the back door, right. I can bypass this room, or bare minimum, get myself into a very advantageous position. In fact, the exact position that we just saw in the tutorial. So, right, me in the tutorial, we are doing just fine here. Get behind you, quick stab, get behind you as well. Further stabbing for the Protectorate troop, okay. I do enjoy just, you know, sneaking around, stabbing people in the back, killing them in one hit. It's one of my favourite things to do in a video game, yes. But yeah, just to watch out a bit here. The area seems to be opening up, so I could go... not there, that's just some robots. But yeah, there's a door here. No sign of detection beyond it, so it should be safe. It's just... it's a big robot. Tiny bit concerned about the big robot here, though. Oh. Okay. If I was good at engineering, or alternatively, was innovative, I could plug that propaganda tape from the start of the game into the robot and basically, like, convert him to my side. Okay, well now I'm just sad I didn't take either of those traits. Oh, and hello, sexy. My perception meter's just triggered. So, right, I've detected something going on. I could crack open this secret panel. Help myself to... right, a little bit of healing juice, some extra McGibbles. Okay, so yeah, if there's a secret McGibble, I will be able to detect it relatively easily. And on top of that, our first throwables, distraction devices. So right, toss that to get someone else to go and investigate. But yeah, before we just go moseying into the next area, do not flipping forget the basics here. Get up high, use, yeah, the raised terrain. That's how we do this all properly. So now, we're about the way. There's you. You the only person in here. Because if so, honestly, I might not even need to. Hang on, no. There's you over there. There's you over there as well. Hang on, how many people are in it here? Because I can definitely, yeah, see you. Because I feel like I don't need the distraction with Gibbles. If it's only you two, I can just drop down, stab ya, and life is good. So there you go. Over to here. Sneak attack. Down you go. Nice and silent. Person number 2 goes down. Okay. Proper sneaky stabby. I love it. And okay, more importantly, I've made it to my destination. So, access auto-mechanical controls. Probably a good idea. Right. I could disable them. However, if I was to, yes, find an auto-mechanical targeting module, and as a result of that, I could turn all of these guys into my friends. So, do any of you guys have like an auto-mechanical targeting module or whatnot? I suspect such a thing may be either, yes, found locked in the safe inside the robot repair room, or alternatively, required to buy, yes, swapping out the cartridge in this thing, which I can't just take out otherwise, so... gosh darn it, apparently, yes, the hack people get to have all the fun. I guess we'll just turn off the robots or something. Dear flipping dear. And as a result of that, right. You guys are presumably returning to your pods at this point.
Good. Those mechs should give you no more problems. Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible.
Oh, I'm deeply concerned that, yes, the game's just given me a free health top-up. So, right. My health was already good. And that makes me suspicious that something bad is waiting for me outside, because... I'm not going to say this is a Doom arena. But things should definitely be, a bit on the bad side. Just stay on the outskirts, okay? Don't cause trouble. Keep on keeping on. There's no robots yet, but... Okay, I don't entirely trust you, game. I feel like there's something else going on here, because... Oh!
Something's not right.
I feel like something bad's happening to my friends, as opposed to me. Maybe I shouldn't have sent them into the bigger murder section, while I just snuck around in some events. Okay, for reasons I've been politely asked not to cover, because apparently it's a bit spoilery, let's just say we're not going to be seeing our friends again. Don't worry, they've gone to live on a space farm, where there's no space telephones. Still, no need to worry about that. Keep on keeping on with my knife and... Blimey, that's a good ominous doom dome. I love it. But for now, okay. The bridge is raised. Keep on keeping on. Go and investigate. See what we can do and...
You there! Come over here at once! Please?
Okay. We might have someone who could help me out with that. So, weapon away. Hello there, friends.
Your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom. You're not Maori. I shudder to think of my fate had I let an unauthorized person into the facility. Praise be the matriarch that I was not fooled by your false tongue.
And okay, fine, I know this probably isn't going to work, but I'm just curious what he's going to say if I just keep trying this ridiculous lie and insist I am indeed Maori.
Don't attempt to toy with me. I admit, I don't know the cadet myself, but you in no way fit any description I've heard regarding their appearance. I'm nearly certain impersonating a fellow subject is a serious breach of protocol. No, I didn't mean that. What I meant to say is that it is a serious breach of protocol.
So, okay, we could just start murdering people and... yes, what are we talking about here, Corbin? Which rules precisely have I broken? I want to hear them.
Why, it's the one I'm going to report you for violating.
And oh dear, it would appear, Corbin, that you don't understand the articles of doctrine either. So we're basically both as guilty as each other.
What? How did you know? I mean, that's preposterous. I can recite most of them. The important ones. That doesn't prove... I suppose it's past time for me to own up to my inadequacies. I do seem to be unable to discern the logic of our infallible protocols, which has undone me. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does.
Okay. So this society has, yes, done a bit of a number on the people inside it, and, on top of that, you're terrified of, yes, the whole mental refreshment thing. You'd also willingly submit to it. Alternatively, because I'm not very well myself, I could point out he doesn't seem to be doing great, but no. Let's dig into this mental refreshment business.
Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
Okay. So if I was to maybe deal with that problem, you could open up the bridge and no one needs to die, etc., etc.
No, you're wrong. They'd know. They always know. And this that you're suggesting, it borders on treason. And I am nothing if not a loyal subject. Guards, I need immediate assistance at the bridge.
Oh, never mind, he didn't go for it. He was a bit too loyal as it turns out, so hang on. Hang on. Pretty sure we've got guards coming in. Excellent. Just, oh, I'm far too far away. Right, just let them get a little bit closer. All right, just a little bit closer and pop out. Slow time down. Few bullets in the head for you. Right, 2 of them down straight away. Was there anyone else at all? Yeah, there were definitely more as it turns out, but they're keeping their distance for the time being. That's all a-okay. Right, just wait for... Oh, I see you over there. I'm guessing, okay. Range, not good. Your range is better. You could just go down, good sir. That's fine. Right, we need to get closer to you guys. And oh dear, they've got like a sniper or something. Okay, use the cover. We should now be a little bit closer here. Excuse me. Pop up when you're ready. There we go. I think I see some chances to get some good hits in on you, my friend. And you as well. Right, you're nice and vulnerable. I think that was the sniper. Well, the scope dead, right? Yeah, there's nothing left but you, my friend. So, down you go. Beautiful. So, okay. In the end, he wasn't willing to betray his friends or whatnot, and needed more charisma to make that happen. Still, keep on keeping on. Those guards lowered the bridge for me, which is nice. Oh, better and better. In the next room over, we've got the flipping records terminal. And there's Cocky Corbin, who just screwed me over. So, right. The lads are not doing a very good job, as it turns out. So I think, given he just yelled guards, guards, and summoned all the people with guns on me, we might just be, adding a tiny bit of extra treason. Because he can hide in that room from me and my gun, he can't hide from the upcoming treason trial. So if I do this, he will be executed upon the submission of this command. Yeah, you know what? Screw that guy, he was not that helpful to me. Anyway, now he's nice and condemned to death for screwing me over repeatedly. Keep on keeping on. And hang on. There's also a secret around here somewhere. There we go. This panel is a secret panel. So, okay, sometimes perception gets you into, yeah, little side rooms. Maybe even actual proper alternative ways to go. Because by the looks of it, yeah, going straight through here, bad call. So I'm going to say, yeah, sneaking around the outskirts through this and make a gibble I just perceived, much better. Oh yeah, this would have turned into a full-on firefight, and maybe I could have got a couple of sneak attacks in, but not that many. There is, however, also power. And, oh! Okay. That potentially, like, you know, causes electricity McGibbles. Would one of you guys like to maybe... Oh, hang on. Hang on. No. I think I figured out what you need me to do here. Just pop a distraction McGibble into here. See if we can get everyone to walk over to that, and... Okay, that did less damage than I was expecting in many ways, so... Right, plan B. I've also got a grenade here, so I'm just going to pop that over to there as well. Okay, that did pretty good. Then we just stab everyone else, so maybe you should have just snuck around these guys, John. That might have worked better. Oh, I've got blood all over my robot fingers. That's nice. Okay, next room, I'm seeing basically, yeah, just one person. He just goes back and forth, so we can just stab him. Here we go. He comes down to the low ground, walks straight back up again. You just get stabbed up the arse, buddy. Beautiful. Add myself to that. There might be some more people somewhere around here. But if we're lucky, we can just... Oh, hang on. It's you up there, isn't it? Yeah, I see you. I see you, buddy. That's fine, and... Body has been found. Right, there's a proper system of... Uh-oh. Okay, I think at this point, right, the sneaking's gone a little bit on the wrong side. tiny bit on the wrong side. You're trying to run at me with a stick, though. Terrible idea, because while I am mainly a knife user, I do have a gun too, so that all works just fine. Okay, never mind. That was less sneaky than I was anticipating. And with them dead, there we go. We have now reached the skip core bay, and unfortunately, yes, that is where I've got to leave it. I was given access to this build if I promised not to go into that room and discuss, yes, anything that happens after this point. So, that's our first look at the Outer Worlds 2, and, okay. I think it is much too early for me to properly evaluate this, because my biggest issue with the original Outer Worlds was it was a bit too small in scale. I wanted the world to be much bigger, there to be a lot more exploration for this sci-fi game to feel grand and epic in scale. And I don't know whether that's going to be the case when all I've got to work from is the starting tutorial area. But from what I've seen, yeah, this is looking very solid. There are lots of fun interactions between skills and traits and things you've said to characters previously, items you picked up, etc, etc, which is the hallmark of a really good, fun, engaging RPG. So, okay. This is a promising foundation, but yeah, for the time being, I simply do not know enough about the wider game and what shape that is to comment any further. But when this shows up in full, okay, we'll most definitely be diving a little bit deeper, and when we do, I'll most definitely be taking the hack skill. The hack skill seems like a fun time, so, as I say, more of this to come when I can get my hands on it in full, so hopefully you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been the fascinating Outer Worlds 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. If we just hide the bodies, nobody needs to know about this. Yes! My stupid plan has worked! It turns out I'm a genius! The giant rat scorpion is not gone! Oh, hang on, there's more yet, though. I'm still being very shocked. Guys, where's the NCR? Nobody needs to know.